What keeps you going? What motivates you every day? What gives you the passion that you need to go through difficult periods or very stable periods where there's not a lot of adrenaline or excitement? It's really about understanding what your priorities are and what you want from this. What are you trying to do and who are you trying to do it for? And asking myself questions like this repetitively and working with people who remind me the importance of why this exists and where it comes from. I think that's the most magical part of this company.
Hi, I'm Melanie Barr. Welcome to the She Built It experience with Melanie. Join me as I talk to women who have successfully built it, a career and business that they love. We dive into the topic of how they built it and talk about everything from having the courage to make career leaps to the details of how to lead effectively, create successful teams, implement strategies for growth, and infuse tech innovation. Magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. So let's dive in. Thank you for joining us, Eileen. You are the founder of Made for a Woman. Tell us about it and what led you to create and launch your business.
I am the founder of Made for a Woman. I founded Made for a Woman in 2019. I'm half Italian, half Indian, but I grew up in Madagascar, a country filled with beauty in terms of biodiversity. 80% of the flora found in this country is only found here. However, today it is considered one of the poorest countries in the world. Growing up in one of the poorest countries in the world, I always took responsibility of wanting to give back to such a beautiful and wonderful place where I had an amazing childhood. I never truly accepted the injustices in terms of social statuses, and I never understood the concept of poverty. I just didn't understand why it existed. So having a mixed cultural background in the sense that I'm Indian and therefore I have a very strong heritage in terms of culture and religion. And India is a space filled with wonders and it's just incredible. Its slogan, anything is possible. And then putting together my Italian side, which is all about fashion and made in Italy and high quality. And Madagascar has an amazing savoir-faire, a craftsmanship. I decided to put all of these worlds together and create my own world, which is Made for a Woman, a social entrepreneurship with the objective of improving the overall quality of life of people in Madagascar through the art of weaving.
I love that. And can you tell us how your clothing is made?
Of course. We've created a beautiful space, which we call we have over 350 individuals that we work with every day, artisans. We have partnered with the Minister of the Population and local associations. We decided to work with the most marginalized individuals of our country. We work with disabled individuals, single mothers, GBV survivors. And what we do is not only do we give them financial stability, today we are WFTO certified, and very soon, hopefully in 2024, we will be Corp B certified as well. But we've created a space where these people can improve their financial stability as well as their psychological and emotional stability as we work with social assistant workers, psychologists, doctors, and other professionals who help our workers at a very emotional and psychological level. All of our raffia, because we only work with raffia, certified raffia, comes from the northwestern part of the country, a region called Majanga. We work with a certified supplier with whom we have been working together for a while. I actually filmed a mini documentary with a good friend of mine who works at National Geographic. He's a freelance. And we filmed the first documentary regarding the supply chain of the raffia palm tree, which we then presented at the Festival de Cannes in 2021 and won an award for our sustainability commitments.
Congratulations.
Thank you, which showcases where the raffia comes from all the way to the point where our artisans work it. So trying to be as transparent, as genuine and authentic as possible. And that is one of our marketing strategies. But more than that, it's just honest communication, which is essential to have a successful company in the future of fashion.
You became the first women-led and focused sustainable fashion brand in Madagascar. How does the work that you're doing in the world make you feel?
I've always seen myself as an individual who's in service of others. I grew up with this mindset in the sense that everything that I do in this life is not for myself. but it is all about compassion and giving back and sharing as much authenticity and honesty as possible. So it's a beautiful statement in the sense that I'm not alone. Obviously, I have a wonderful team who shares my values and my vision as well, and who are as passionate as I am about the project, but most importantly, about the people that we're helping. So I think it's amazing that we've been able to accomplish this in only 4 years now. And most importantly, I think the most beautiful part of this all is the fact that in only 4 years, I have actually seen an improvement in the overall quality of life of the people I work with on a daily basis. That is the best kind of success and achievement I could have requested. And I do believe being known at an international level in terms of what fashion stands for. We also work with luxury brands, but at the end of the day, those are just dopamine feelings of short-term happiness. And in reality, the best part of it, which is long-term happiness, what we and myself can actually do for others on this planet.
And that leads me to my next question, which is all the work you're doing now, how do you hope it affects the world in the future?
There's so much injustice in this world. There's so much suffering. I've never accepted it, and I don't think I'll ever accept it until the day I'm not on this planet anymore. And that's what I'm going to keep fighting for. And that's what gives me a purpose to live as well. We all need something to move forward towards. That's the purpose I've given myself. And I do think that we're an exemplary model, a sustainable model that just proves to the fashion sector, especially the textile sector, which is one of, I think, the second or the third most employed industry in the world, which means it employs millions of people in developing and underdeveloping countries. It just proves that you can be a successful and a profitable company even by putting humans first. And it's possible. So that's what we're trying to do.
And the people using and wearing the products appreciate that as well.
I think today fashion is all about transparency and giving the right tools and the right information, the correct information to your customers. Today, through social media and technology, consumers can know anything they want. So it's not about promoting fake marketing anymore or fake dreams. It's really about showcasing real and aspiring and authentic dreams and people with real stories and successful stories. And that's what we stand for.
And it's so true. You mentioned luxury brands. Tell us about those collaborations and why are they meaningful to you?
One of our strategies has always been to fit into the luxury positioning because I believe that our country has a potential in terms of artisanal couture. Malagasy people are extremely creative and gifted in terms of manual work. So I've decided with the company, with Made for a Woman, to really position ourselves at the highest level. Chloe actually contacted us 2 years ago, really inspired by our story and what we do. And Gabrielle Hurst, who was the creative director of Chloe, is the visionary. And she really put importance in the human aspect, but also biodiversity and environmental aspects and making it cool. For Gabrielle Hurst, these concepts were not considered cool in the fashion industry, and today they are. We created a first collection with Chloe last summer, capsule collection, which was Made for Women for Chloe. And this year we're developing 4 other collections with them, working with our sustainability team to try to improve our social aspect. They also approved our social impact report, which was published openly on our website as well. And we're working very closely with Chloe, and they're very supportive of the work that we do and what we stand for. And I believe that it's going to be a long-term partnership. And then there's Modest, which was introduced to us by our showroom, who is this multi-brand luxury brand located in all the most touristic and luxurious areas in Italy, Portofino, Porto dei Marmi, Porto Cervo, but they opened a first store in Paris, and they're opening up soon in other locations in the world. And we actually presented our first ready-to-wear collection, all dedicated to sustainable raffia and recycled raffia, in their store in May in 2023. It was the first ever raffia collection, all handmade, all recycled. So it was a great opportunity to showcase a diversification of our categories and of our brand.
And I've seen the pictures of your artisans working, and doing their craft. And all of your creations are unique works of art, just like the people who make them. How do you hope your company inspires others to be who they are?
We're really all about authenticity. The best part of my job is working with the artisans in our production sites because they remind me of the simple pleasures in life and appreciating the simple things in life. This is what I keep wanting to transmit through our products: happiness and simplicity and authenticity and honesty and genuinity. And we do this through colors. We do this through our tags, which have the face of the woman who made it and the QR code that leads you to the page of the woman who made it. I've always wanted to create a platform, a website where I want there to be a direct dialogue, because I think this way Made for a Woman can be its best storyteller. And by creating this dialogue, the product becomes alive and you create an emotional attachment to it. And I think that's the most beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, every single one of our products is handmade 100%. And there's so much energy and so much love and compassion that goes through these products and then transmitted to the final consumer. And this is what we're trying to transmit.
Magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. What is one way that you make sure to find and live your joy?
I work a lot on myself in the sense that I always prioritize genuine and authentic communication within myself, in the sense that I'm very honest with where I want to go, with what I want to do with this brand and why I want to do it. It's really easy to get lost in all the superficiality of things. But in reality, when a startup, and it's been 4 years now, you have a lot of ups and downs. And what keeps you going? What motivates you every day? What gives you the passion that you need to go through difficult periods or very stable periods where there's not a lot of adrenaline or excitement? It's really about understanding what your priorities are and what you want from this. What are you trying to do and who are you trying to do it for? And asking myself questions like this repetitively and working with people who remind me the importance of why this exists and where it comes from. I think that's the most magical part of this company.
It's so great. And you're so right. You have to keep asking yourself that question, because when you're running a business and growing a business, it changes every day.
Exactly.
And what you want changes constantly, sometimes it seems.
Totally. You need consistency.
You have put so much thought into your business, and we need more businesses like yours in the world. So thank you. Can you please share with us how and where we can find you?
Today we have our B2C, so our e-commerce website, madeforwoman.shop. And we have our Instagram account. We have a strong B2B distribution as well. You can find us on Farfetch. We have a list of our top stock list on our website as well as on our Instagram account.
Thank you for joining us today. I'd love to hear from you. Reach out to me at hello@shebuiltit.com, on our She Built It website, or at She Built It on social. Thank you to my editor, Rich Streffolino, who always makes us sound good. Until next time, let nothing stop you from experiencing the life and business that you crave.